Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. It's now time for Pet of the Week, the star of the show from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge, and introducing Frank.
This is Frank.
Now, is Frank a boy?
Frank's a boy.
I know it was obvious, but there was...
sometimes, yeah.
Well, there was a boy named Sue.
Yeah, this is true.
Thought,
and there could be, there could be a girl named Frankie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank. Hey, Frank, how are you today? Glad to have you on the show, Frank. How have you been? You doing well? You're new to this world.
Frank is the last of the 8 pups that Emma had. They are 11 weeks tomorrow. So, as you can tell, they are just as cute as can be. There you go.
Let's look at the Frank.
There you go. Frank is the last one to go. Frank would be foster to adopt until such time that he gets neutered. So, he's a playful pup. I mean, there's, we're still learning their personality, but he walks very well on a leash. He was fine in the car. It was a little different for him, but he was fine. And he's a little bit more active with his brother around or his sister around, but he's a puppy. We believe that they're going to be smaller dogs. As you can see, they have these little...
What do you think he'll get up to?
Well, some of them really look like they have Basset in them. He kind of has the dashhoundy nose. I can't really guess on the weight, but we just really think maybe a Basset hound could be very heavy. But instead of getting taller, all of the pups are getting longer. So we do believe them to be smaller dogs, but I'm not going to guess on the weight. And they're just such loves. Emma got her home. Emma left for her home. She was a sweetheart. She was a hound mix of some sort. And of course, so we know there's hound in this.
Frank, you need to go. It's over.
But he is just so super sweet and just so adorable, as any puppy would be. So if you would like to come out and see Frank, his other brother, I believe it's River, is still there. Look at all the skin. Anyway.
Pick you up like a suitcase.
Is still there, and they're playing, but he does have a home.
I'm just amazed at the colors in this beautiful dog. Frank.
Just so cute.
There's someone out there. Well, we just had a young lady that tried to take Frank home.
Yes.
I mean, so you got to act. It's one of those like, act now. If you don't act now, while a limited supply, I've always wanted to do that. A limited supply. You need to act now if you would like to be Frank's human. How's that?
Yes. Be Frank's human and give Frank a good home.
So all of the puppies are gone.
All the puppies. There was 8, and Frank's the last one. He did have an adoption paper in, however, that's why I didn't bring him last week, but it did fall through. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter. If you think you want one and you decide you don't, that's okay. We'll find him a home.
Well, I do know. I had a 16-year-old Basset hound. Mm-hmm. So I am looking here, and I am seeing Basset because I know that. I'm seeing that.
Yeah. So
quit your whining.
They're obviously a mix. We know that, but a lot of fun. Puppy's a lot of work. So if you're looking at wanting to get a puppy, just definitely think about it. But they can be a lot of fun, and eventually you train them your way, and they'll be your friend for as long as they live.
Frank.
And he would be a good companion. And come on out to the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. And tomorrow we're having a special event. Tomorrow is the International Homeless Day. And we're having an event from 9 till 12. And we're going to have, you can sign up for a $20 spay or neuter. It's not a voucher. You will sign up, and then they will get in touch with you with when you can have it. But $20 to spay. Oh, honey. Spay or neuter your dog. Frank will not be neutered until he's bigger, probably more like 6 months. You're okay. Yes, you're okay. He's missing his babies. the first cats, that's for cats and dogs. Your first 100 people that come includes free rabies shot. Come on, guys, this is a wonderful deal out there. We have to reduce the number of unwanted animals. Spay and neuter your dog or cat for $20. There's going to be coupons for free microchips. We're going to have vendors, Evolutionary Canine, the Mountain Alternatives, Freedom for Fido, Going to the Dog's Pet Sitting. Fannin County Sheriff's Canine Unit's going to be there, so come on out. We're going to have a lot of fun. Homeward Bound's going to be there. Tri-State Pet Rescue's going to be there with the reduced adoption fees, 10% discount for the HSBR thrift store. This is a lot of stuff that's going to be there tomorrow from 9 to 12. So come on out. You can see our dogs. You can see our cats and kittens. You can see Frank. Yes, Frankie Frank, yes. And have some fun, and you can talk to Homeward Bound. They have dogs, and Tri-State Pet Rescue, they have dogs. Other vendors and exhibitors will be out there. Come on out and support the International Homeless Pet Day.
All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP, and this is our Pet of the Week segment from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Now, don't forget, these segments, you can find these segments, share them with your friends on FYN TV Fetcher News YouTube channel. You can also, on the playlist, Pet of the Week, you can also find these beautiful pets at the Humane Society of Blue Ridge.org on their website, and also their Facebook page, Humane Society of Blue Ridge Facebook page. And also, Rena has brought up a lot of good things. Be a part of the solution. Again, this is tomorrow from 9 to 12. The Humane Society of Blue Ridge Adoption Center right out here on 171 Mineral Springs Road, Blue Ridge, Georgia, 706-632-4357. And it is going to be it's International Homeless Animal Day. And as Rena said, there's reduced adoption fees, there's coupons for microchip, vendors will be there, exhibitors, Homeward Bound, Tri-State Pet Rescue, 9 to 12 tomorrow. Again, 171 Mineral Springs Road, Blue Ridge. Be a part of this solution. That's tomorrow. That's going to be a big event.
That is going to be a big event. Come on
I'm
out.
going to after all these years, I finally learned you can foster to adopt, Frank.
That's correct.
Because the way it works is you have to be able to, when you adopt, Frank has to be spayed, neutered, or spayed or neutered, has to have shots, has to be ready to go. So because the Humane Society of Blue Ridge guarantees that when you adopt a disease-free pet, dog or cat. And I'm just going to tell you, Frank is going to fit anywhere you want right now. Keep your choppers down. Great for family, great for kids, great pet, probably a great companion. Oh, don't look at me with those eyes. But also, if you have another dog in the house or another pet, you have to schedule a meet and greet to see how Frank might fit in with the big guy. So there you go. Did I get everything?
I think you did.
Rena, I want to thank you and the Humane Society of Blue Ridge for all your hard work, all of the volunteers out there. What?
He's missing his
sibling. Let's help find Frank his forever home today. That won't be hard, right?
Yes.
I'm your host, BKP. Again, find everything on the website, okay? Humane Society of Blue Ridge.org, dogs and cats. And the information for tomorrow's event will all be on there. Also, you can look up if you missed anything. And our segments are on FYN TV Fetch Your News YouTube channel. Hey, I'll be back Monday morning, 8 a.m. You have a beautiful weekend. The heat has moved out. Only high 80s today. It is beautiful today.
It's about time.
And don't forget, tonight in Blue Ridge, the rodeo, the Blue Ridge Kiwanis 2019 rodeo. I'm your host, BKP. Josh, let's get out of here and be back Monday at 8.